The goal is to create a foundation that lasts for a very long time, beyond my time.
His role as being the most powerful person in intercollegiate athletics during an important time of growth will always be there. But I think as we move through the process of fighting this disease, he's the guy that lit the torch to get us all moving.
This fight is what he was ultimately built for, and everything else was a stepping stone to this ultimate moment where he developed this foundation.
He didn't want anybody to go through what he went through in the latter stages of that deadly disease.
Telling his story about his experience with prostate cancer may have been the strongest thing he ever did, because it continues to resonate today. I really do feel like I'm here in large part because of Mike Slive.
I don't want it to be 1 in 8 men. I don't want anyone else to have to lose a parent, a father to prostate cancer. I want it to be 1 in 1,000 men, and eventually I want it to be gone.
It can't be someone else's problem. It's our problem. It's a community problem. It's your lead pastor or rabbi. It's your uncle. It's the coach of your soccer team. I mean, that's how prominent prostate cancer is. We know that funding makes a difference. We've seen it. There's no question it makes a difference.
With the right factors, prostate cancer is definitely a curable disease.
We're not going to find a cure if we can't fund the research.
The only way you can make it a curable disease is research. How do these young scientists with these brilliant minds get started? People that give to the Mike Slive Foundation, give them the money to do that startup. And then this little spark of an idea becomes a bigger idea. Other scientists begin to build off of it. And all of a sudden, prostate cancer is gone.
Some of these programs, these national programs that we have developed, have a tremendous opportunity to impact millions of lives.
So you have 5,000 or 7,000 people sitting in an arena, and you do a block cancer game that night, and all of these men and women see that messaging. Even if 100 men walk out of that game that night, even one, and goes home and says, you know, I better just have that conversation with my doctor. That's a win, because we've potentially saved a life.
There's no question the Mike Slive Foundation is saving lives. Just the education alone.
If one person gets tested and discovers that they have prostate cancer and they catch it early enough, you've done something good. And that's what Mike Slive was about.
If you think about his career, if you think about what his goals were, they were always so far above what everyone else thought could happen. So why shouldn't this be the same?
There's a lot of work to be done, but there's no question in my mind that there is a chance in our lifetime that we could cure prostate cancer. And I mean, why wouldn't we try?
Tonight is the beginning of the end of prostate cancer.